So this is the shift from authoritative, switch around, authoritarian leadership, parenting has an authority can have an authoritative tone, authoritarian tone as well, to authoritative, which the difference is listen to me because I told you so, or we do that because that's the way it is, right? Outsourcing our power, just following these conditions that have been set out in the systems without questioning, to, okay, how can we come together and collaborate as a village to be in our sovereign authority, which means to be in our creative essence and to author our existence. So we do need organization, we do need systems, we do need structure in the social fabric. But what values and beliefs is that rooted in, right? A lot of it's been rooted in control, silence, domination, fear. So let's alchemize that. Right? That is why I'm here to offer embodied evolution, which is the intersection of our soul essence with our ego's experience, which our ego is the collection of defenses from our past experiences. And right, our soul also has these past experiences that are encoded in our DNA that exist as frozen emotions in our body. And so when we're going through this embodied evolution, emotional alchemy, how can we flip the fear into action? How can we flip the control into responsibility? How can we flip the power over to the power with? How can we use the raw material that life has gifted us in the form of rage towards the absolutely heinous injustice that exists within our world without crumbling in the face of it, right? Rage, fear, shame, and grief can all become catalysts, mission fuel towards taking action from unconditional love, from quantum truth, from collaboration, from values. Hmm. And to lead that reality, we go first, right? We go first in our polarity integration and our emotional alchemy. And the last part of the embodied evolution method is the somatic mastery, right? It's not just, in the head, we're going through these processes, you go crazy. And sometimes we need to go through that stage too. But it's about dropping into the body and actually behind closed doors in every relationship, not compartmentalizing and really embodying our identity through empowered vulnerability. What does that mean? The wounded masculine has really done a number on vulnerability, right? She's got a bad PR rep. Um, and that's part of this whole infrastructure of unconscious power dynamics that I'm presenting here and unpacking and exploring with you, right? Empowered vulnerability is when we are able to share our experience, to share our stories vulnerably, right? I'm talking about some of these like really dark, heavy topics that I have personally experienced, right? Of going to the psych ward of and I laugh now, that's just my existential kink. Of experiencing grape, of experiencing narcissistic abuse and emotional neglect and all of these things. I talk about it from this place of being settled within myself. And I'm going into the details and the nuance that is going to serve other people to come into sharing their experiences of breaking that silence, of holding space for quantum truth with unconditional love and creating a container where that is normalized. It isn't trauma dumping. Trauma dumping is when you are still very activated. You're going to end up oversharing. You're going to end up word vomiting. You're going to end up like missing the whole purpose of the story. It's not really going to land. It might overwhelm. It probably will overwhelm you. Probably will overwhelm the people that you're sharing with, right? Empowered vulnerability opens the door for others to step through and share their experience. It models the resonant state, the nervous system state, the frequency that leads the space into new possibilities. Hmm. And this is frequency first leadership, right?